Kiran Ahluwalia is an award-winning and highly decorated vocalist and songwriter. She is a devoted student of the great vocal styles of India and Pakistan, which she honors intensely, yet departs from in a masterful and personal way. She crafts her own contemporary songs that are equal parts reflective and very groovy. The two-time Juno Award winner embodies the essence of Indian music while embracing influences from Mali and Western blues, rock, R&B, and jazz. With her 6-piece group of electric guitar, accordion, organ, tabla, bass, and drums, Ahluwalia creates boundary-breaking songs that invite us to explore the human condition. The Seattle Times calls her music a transnational sound as fresh as tomorrow. Her latest album, Comfort Food, is number 17 on our top 30 chart, and I have the fantastic and extreme pleasure of having Kiran on the line now. Hello, how are you?
Hi, Dawn. I'm really well. How are you? Thank you for having me.
Oh, I'm excellent. I'm so thrilled that you could join us today. I'm really been loving your album, and it's been a few years since your last one, and I'm really curious what kind of sparked. What was the seed that kind of got this album rolling?
So I'm always composing. The focus of this album is political activism. There are many songs that I wrote and composed about the rising ethnic marginalization the world over, but very specifically in India. It's easy to think that the ethnic marginalization in India is a local Indian problem.
How do you feel as you are writing these themes and these songs and exploring these issues? How does it feel when you encounter, listeners and your fans? Have you experienced any pushback?
Oh, I've experienced tons of pushback. So I just got off a Canada and US tour. This particular song that I was presenting, Jaane Jahan, is about discrimination in 2 recent Indian laws that have been passed. And the laws are discriminatory against Muslims and lower caste Hindus. I mentioned that was the impetus of the song. Her message to me on Instagram was that I was misguided and that they walked out of the concert and they will never ever return to my concert. There are people who are definitely part of the resistance, but there's a specific loneliness to dissent about the Indian situation. The vast, vast majority of Indians, even in the diaspora, are not speaking up against Hindu fundamentalism in India and in the diaspora. So there is a certain loneliness to this dissent. Often I do concerts and people will come up to me and they'll applaud me for saying what I'm saying on social media and out loud. Social preservation dictates that they not do that they not join in because they don't want to have the pushback on social media or in their friend circle because the majority of the people aren't part of the resistance.
Yeah, like you said, it's a lonely place on either side, and hopefully, your agitation is a little bit of a invitation to connect, perhaps engage with things differently. It's a planting of a seed.
Yeah, I'm adding my voice to the fewer voices, and if I don't, then it'll never grow. The resistance will never grow.
Yeah.
And I can't change the world on my own, but I can definitely add my voice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's beautiful. The album is called Comfort Food. Where did that title come from?
There is 2 things. There's one that there are some personal songs as well on the album, some personal love songs, and then the personal edges into the political. And there's a fun song called Pancake.
I love that one. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, thank you, which I sing in my Punjabi accent, Pancake. It's, about finding love over pancakes and sugar. But really, the main reason is when I read the newspaper about the world, it makes me so agitated and angry and sad and helpless and hopeless that I want to do something and then I don't know what I want to do. And there's just all this energy that's bottled up inside of me. The process of writing these songs was my comfort food. Yeah.
That's beautiful. A bit of metaphorical comfort food for the soul. Your message is important, and I really appreciate how thoughtful and committed you are to bringing some hope and some engagement in the world. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, Kiran, for chatting with me today.
Thank you, Dawn, for having me.
Oh my goodness. Yes, please come back. Anytime you're rolling through Alberta, please reach out. We'd love to have you at the station again. From the album Comfort Food, which is number 17 on this week's Top 30 chart, this is Kiran, Ahluwalia, and Dill.